Hey folks, thank you for clicking on this video for your tropical update. Last day of August, and typically August, September, and even for the first part of October, we see the, on average, most active part of the Atlantic hurricane season, and that is the case today. As of this recording, this tropical depression is still a tropical depression, Tropical Depression 9, right in the Gulf of Mexico. Here we are in the Suncoast. Winds are at 35 miles per hour. It needs to get to 39 to be a tropical storm. It's moving very slowly to the north at 2, and today it's expected to drift to the north. Also notice the big size to this system. We got a lot more convection. Center circulation is to the west of a lot of the activity. Notice the bands just stretch out to the east. It's being affected by southwesterly wind shear, and so that's blowing a lot of this rain into the Sunshine State, and that's why, even though this is not expected to make landfall in Florida until tomorrow night or Friday morning, that's why we're already getting some rainfall. Now, as far as the projected track, the yellow denotes tropical storm force winds, weak tropical storm force winds. By Thursday morning, this is going to start to move a lot faster. By Thursday afternoon, it'll be making its approach to the Panhandle, and it'll make landfall around the Panhandle and the Nature Coast, most likely as a tropical storm. The orange shows you stronger tropical storm force winds. You'll notice both are far, far to the north of not just the Suncoast, but also our friends in Clearwater and Tampa. And so, while we could get some wind gusts that could cause a little bit of damage, the strongest winds will stay safely to our north. Once we get into this weekend, this is going to move quickly to the northeast, and it'll be out of our hair. Rainfall amounts are going to be very high as well, at 4 to 5 inches, maybe even more in some locations. And you'll notice from where we are, all the way from the Suncoast to the Nature Coast and parts of the Panhandle, that's where most of the rain's going to be. Now, Tropical Depression 9 will either become Tropical Storm Hermine or Ian. It depends how soon it can become a tropical storm, because we have this Tropical Depression 8, which looks awful, honestly. It doesn't look like much right now. At 35 miles per hour, if this intensifies to a storm, which it's expected to, not a guarantee, but it's expected to, if it turns into a storm, it'll be Hermine first, and the other one will be Ian. So one of these will be Hermine, one of these will be Ian. Just kind of depends which one's first. We also have the monster Gaston. It's a major hurricane. Again, winds at 120 miles per hour, a Cat 3 storm. Moving to the northeast at 9. Look at that eye right there. Very strong, well put together storm. We are noticing, though, a lot of these winds being just blown to the east here. This will continue its move to the east and then eventually dissipate, maybe become a remnant low or get absorbed into another system. So this won't be a huge issue once we get to this weekend. And honestly, it's right now just a fish storm, just meandering around the Atlantic. We're also watching this tropical wave. Now, it doesn't look as impressive now. We're seeing a center of circulation somewhere around this area. It's expected to move to the west, not going to become anything within the next 2-3 days. But within the next 4 or 5, there is about a 40% chance this becomes a tropical depression, and this is expected to move all the way to the Antilles by Sunday, Monday. So it is no immediate concern to the U.S. We don't know where it'll eventually end up, say, a week and a half from now. But we want to give you this as a heads up to know it's a tropical wave off the Cape Verde Islands. We're watching this to see where it goes long term. For now, no worry with this. The big story for us is Tropical Depression 9.